art vacation. I'm so excited. I do this once a month, usually if I can make the time. Or I use the week off to go traveling for YouTube. But this week I get to do art. So I picked up some stuff a while ago that I wanted to try. I found the idea on YouTube because I'm a YouTube junkie. And if I can remember to try to hunt down the video, I'll try to link it below. But it's using UV resin, like for nails and stuff, to put a clear coat on stuff that for me, I'm going to turn it into pins, brooches and pins, so I can use my artwork to make wearable art. So I'm very excited about that. Let's see what we can accomplish today. came out pretty nice. It's nice and stiff. The resin is cured. Took about a minute in the nail lamp there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that came out. There are little bumps in it, but well, that one could be a bubble. It's possible I got bubbles in there, but I think that this is from paper that's lifted up. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, easy peasy. So easy, the process of actually doing the resin. I'm really excited about it. So I know that I can make a whole bunch of fun little collages that I can turn into pins. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to keep taking you along for the rest of my art vacation, so I hope you'll stay with me. I thought I would share with you an art haul that I got. I ordered a whole bunch of products. This was probably at the tail end of my Christmas time, so right around the new year. I think I've shared with you some things I did with the items, but I never really hauled them, so I'm going to share with you the haul. I've been wanting these Posca markers for a long time, and I grabbed these. I was really happy to get them. I played around with them, did some stuff on my gel plate. This was a pull that I did on my gel plate using the Posca markers and a Sharpie pen. And I had never used a Sharpie pen on my gel plate either, so I was really happy with the results of that. If you guys have heard of color shapers, I bought some kind of generic color shapers. They're just silicone brushes that I bought off of Amazon. I have not used them yet. I'm looking forward to playing around with those. If you're interested, I did put some affiliate links in the description for these things that I've picked up, and it will help me out immensely. I get a little bit of a commission on that at no charge to you. So if you're interested in these things, check them out. I've also been wanting some pigment sticks. These are oil paint pigment sticks, and I've been wanting these to use with encaustics, but they can be used in so many different ways. But I thought you had to buy huge sticks of these, so when I found these smaller version of the oil sticks, I was like, oh yeah, sign me up. So I haven't played with them yet. It'll be interesting to see how they work. I got another generic product, so you might have heard of the, I can't remember the name of the company that has it, but the Catalyst Wedge. I picked this up. Also, I was thinking, I've been wanting to play around with cold wax medium, and I've seen a lot of people use materials like this, scrapers. So this is just a bowl scraper that I bought on Amazon. Again, the affiliate links are below. I picked up this Liquitex Gold ink. What I really wanted was the Kuretake ink. I followed Denise Lush. I don't know, there's two different ones that have very similar names. I'll put it here. I love her videos, and she is big into the gold Kuretake. Well, I tried to order the Kuretake around December, and it wasn't shipping for like a month, and I'm so impatient. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Well, you know what? It's more than a month later. If I had ordered it then, I would have it by now. But in its place, I ordered the Liquitex. And again, I haven't used this yet, so it'll be interesting to see how it works. I picked up some more white Posca pens. These are really helpful in all kinds of art journaling, so I grabbed those. And then I bought these Stabilo Woodies. These are meant for kids. But they're amazing. I love the fact that they're fatter. They do that for the kids' hands. They're fatter, and but they're water soluble, so you can do all kinds of really cool things with them. Lots of colors in them. I did get to play around with them, and again, I think that's possible that I showed you some of that in the last video. If not, I'll try to find the video and put it here. But yeah, this was really fun. I've been wanting these for a while, so I was happy to pick those up. thinking I wanted more blue action going on in this area. So this one is London blue. We'll see what we can do over here. Let's put this up here and we'll cover that. And we're going to cover that area a little bit there. This is another paper. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I like that. Oh, look at that. That's great. I love those big drops. The drops are everything. I would love to get a little drop action going right there. Ooh. Oh, too much. It's like avocados. Not ripe, not ripe, not ripe, too much. All right, let me wipe this off. All right, I've been having a lot of fun playing. You can see that I just went a little overboard on this. It'll be very interesting to see how it turns out in the end, won't it? Very interesting. I'm going to dry this off a little bit. I just put some, what is this called? Dispressed antique linen on this area here. And I'm going to dry that off. And then I'm going to take it to the paper cutter, cut them down to the actual sizes of the little tobacco coupons. And then we're going to start working on our little individual ones and get them going. Alright, I'm extremely excited about how these came out. They're so cool. The reveal, every time I would cut them, I was like getting really, really super excited. So let me share with you. I'm going to get a white paper here just to make it easier for you to see. Hang on just a second. Look at how cool these are. So when I was cutting them, I thought that maybe I was doing something really stupid by cutting them first. There's two layers of paper here. There's the tobacco coupon, and there's a backing, just a sheet of white typewriter paper. And I am going to put these on cardboard, actual cardboard. I was going to say cardstock, but it's going on actual cardboard. And so I thought, well, maybe I should have just done all 3 layers at the same time. But the problem is I was trying to keep them all uniform size, and I was trying to keep them at the size of the tobacco coupon that was underneath. But yeah, I gotta glue down some stuff. But anyway, so I had to do it, well, how am I going to explain this? It just worked out better to do it this way because I could do it from the back and I could bend where the two were together. It's, I don't know, it might be hard to explain, but it was actually just easier to do that. But look at how cool these are. So I wasn't as thrilled about the main page as I am about all the individual little ones. I just think they're so fun. And I can't wait to see how they're going to turn out because I am going to do some more. I probably won't take you long for that part of this, so that they can all be, you know, kind of a surprise at the end. But I am going to probably do a little bit more embellishing on them, and then of course I'm going to do the resin, the domed resin on them to make the pins. And yeah, so I'm really excited. These will be available for sale. I am monitoring my time so I know how much to charge for them, but since I'm doing so many of them, I'm hopeful that it won't be too expensive to sell them. Today is Thursday, and this was my last real play day. I have some, I was going to say administrative, but it's really not administrative. I have some shelves to build and things like that I have to use the rest of my art vacation time for. And then tomorrow I have to go pick up a shelf unit that I bought at an estate sale that I couldn't bring home because my car was full. So this kind of does it, but I was really happy with all that resin play. That's really all I got to do, but boy, I had a couple of really full days doing that, and it was so much fun. I wanted to share with you a couple of the brooches that I made. I did not put them on the backing cards yet because the pin backs are still drying on them, but I was really happy with how they came out. This is one of the little collages, and I added a 3D element to it. Here's another one. So I told you earlier that I planned to add a little bit more embellishing to them, and I did, and I'm just really thrilled about them. Now, I only got through about 11 of them, so I'm still tracking the time. I kind of have an idea of the price point of them, and hopefully that jibes with the amount of time that I spend on them. But I am so tickled with how they turned out. I mean, I'm just really, really excited. And the other really cool thing I thought I would share with you guys as well is that if you've ever heard about doing resin paper, usually resin is a two-part process where you pour equal amounts of something into, you know, cups and pour them together, and then you have to use it right away real quick. Well, this comes in a bottle. What I was using, this is UV resin, and it's a doming resin. So that's why I got the great effects of it going to the edge and doming up. I don't know if you can really tell. So it's pretty awesome. And I got this, and I got a UV nail drying machine as well. It wasn't terribly expensive, and that's what I'm using. But in the past, I've wanted to do resin work, but I never really did because the two-part process was just daunting, and it was a little bit more pricey than this, to be quite honest with you. So after I was done, and I still have probably a good half left in this bottle, and I've done all those pins. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. So what I did do was I decided I wanted to make resin paper, and in the past, if you did the two-part resin, if you had any leftover, people were using up their leftover resin by just pouring it onto paper, smearing it around, and then letting that set and cure, and then they would have resin paper that you can cut up and use for jewelry, charms, you know, embellishments, whatever. So I did it with this. Usually what happens is the other side is going to kind of bleed through a little bit, which actually is quite charming. And I have to say a shout out, I don't even know if she watches anymore, but Sharon C. sent me a couple of years ago, maybe when I first started the studio, some friend mail, and in it was included a couple of these little work basket magazines, and I used those to do various things today. So, and one of the things was this resin paper. So now this one, I only did it on the one side, and it does curl up, so I had to heat it up a little bit and then flatten it with some heavier items afterwards, but that's pretty cool. And you can cut that with scissors. This one I did on music paper, and I actually put the resin on the back side as well. Now I don't think I got a very even coating. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, kind of on the back side, but it is on both sides, so it is possible to do it on both sides with this process. So that was really a cool discovery as well. Anyway, like I said, I will have affiliate links in the description for you below. Well, I don't know. I've got so much. This is going to go up, I hope, tomorrow. I usually post on Fridays here on my art channel. I don't know if I'm going to get those affiliate links up right away, but check back. If they're not there right away, check back and I'll have them up for you maybe next week. But I would like to share with you what this stuff was, and you can help me out in the process by purchasing it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.